So I decided to decorate my fireplace for Halloween and thought I would film it for you to show you. The candlesticks, the skull ones and the wine bottle ones are from previous tutorials. I'll put links in the description below. Snow globes I've had for a couple of years now. The one on the right is the new one for this year, and I get one each year from TK Maxx. I put some creepy cloth on the mirror and a spooky house and some bats flying around. Decided to put those on the mirror, and the Derren Brown print that you can see in the mirror is obviously from the opposite wall. I didn't want to take that one down because it involved fiddling about with it, so I left it. And then I've got these little glass pumpkin tea light holders and little glittery golden pumpkin tea light holders. And then I've got the Halloween wreath that I made, which I put in the middle. You'll see later on I used a bit of tape to hold it straight because it kept flopping to one side. Then I used the little mummies that I bought from I think TK Maxx again, that I showed you in a previous haul for this year as well. I also put those on the fireplace and had a little fiddle about. This is the second time I did the fireplace. The first time I didn't have the black fabric on and didn't have as many things. So I asked my daughter what other things I could put on that would go with the colour scheme that we wanted this year, which is black and orange. And she selected some things out of the decor box for me and helped me decide where to put them. She's not in shock because I don't film her and put her on the internet. Obviously, so I respect her privacy. And I've got these little. They're actually earrings, these flashing pumpkin things. And I was going to use them on my Halloween wreath, and I didn't in the end. So I thought, well, I could add them to my mantelpiece. I think what I could do with is maybe some more very small items, like some more little teeny weeny pumpkins and things that could fit in between the bigger pieces that I've now got for the mantle. Because over the years, obviously, I've collected stuff that I can use for my fireplace display and around the house. And I've added some decorations in the kitchen and things, but the kitchen and that's not finished yet. So I'll show you that in another video. I don't go too crazy because obviously then I've got to clear it all up afterwards after Halloween, and I'm quite lazy when it comes to decorating for holidays and stuff. I like to do it like fairly simply. So obviously in this room I've just chosen mainly to decorate around the fireplace, and then I have like these French doors with some big long curtains, and I normally wrap tinsel around the pole on the curtains, but I haven't done that yet. And then that's pretty much it for the living room. It's just this fireplace display, and then my coffee table has a Halloween themed cover on it, and then a couple of items on top, and then that tends to be it for Halloween. For Christmas it's pretty much the same. I mainly just have the tree and then decorate the fireplace. I like to keep it nice and simple because the main room that I sort of have loads of spooky stuff in is always my art studio, and that's the main room of the house, and most of my pieces are in there. But I did bring the snow globes from out my art studio this year to use on the fireplace, and also added this little skeleton, but he didn't want to stand up and I was getting cross with it, so I just got a little tack and put a little tack in the wall because he's got a little bit of elastic to hang him up, and did it that way instead. And then you'll see in a bit I've got my Jack Skellington doll that I made again in a previous video. and I put him on the other side to balance it out because I needed some height. I did want to get some spooky trees, and I would have had a spooky tree either side of the mirror. But the only ones I've seen that I like the look of are like nearly 30 quid each, and I'm not paying 60 quid just so I can have 2 twig trees on my display. So what I'm going to do is at some point get hold of some black spray paint and just make my own with some twigs. But I've got to source the twigs and everything, and it's been raining for 2 days, so I'm not getting anything like that anytime soon. So for now, I'll just put my little skeleton and my little Jack Skellington on the other side. But where those 2 little sort of blank areas are behind the snow globes, I want to put spooky trees when I can get some that are cheap enough. I've had a search on Amazon and everything, but they're not cheap. So I'll have a look, because I have seen some slightly cheaper ones, but they look rubbish. I also put some little bat stickers. These are like they're the stickers that are on the mirror, just like these window cling things. I use those on the mirror because they're nice and easy to remove, and they're not sticky or anything, and they're fully reusable, so I can use them next year. So I've made it look like there's bats flying off from the spooky house. And here in the little tea light holders, I have got some real candles for now, but I am going to switch those out for some LED ones, just because the black roses are a bit close to these tea light holders, and obviously I don't want to create a fire hazard. So I will swap them out for LEDs, but just to show you on the video what it looks like lit up, I just put some tea light candles in just to show you. I think it looks nice. And I just lit the tea lights in the other holders. These 2 glass holders that are nearest to the wreath, they're really nice. I had those in the previous haul video, and they sort of shoot out these little rays of light from around them when there's a tea light in them. So they look really, really nice. This is just me arranging the roses because I'm thinking, I'm going to set my house on fire. So I'm just making sure I've moved them out of the way as best as I can, just so I can quickly take this shot for the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I may add some more stuff later on, but this is it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.